everybody, Yaya here. Welcome to my 2024 Lolita Fashion Wardrobe. I didn't acquire too many new pieces last year, and I actually sold quite a bit because I wanted to be more intentional about the items I have in my wardrobe and make sure I'm getting the most use out of everything. Created a couple spreadsheets tracking my items and when I wear them and if they were worn that year, things like that, to really make sure I'm only having pieces that I really love. Before we get started, is that my voice is a little funny. I'm a little sick right now. Came down with COVID, the new strain, so I hope I sound okay. I hope that it comes out okay, but you might hear me sniffling, and I'm sorry about that. So I'm going to start with a new piece that I have not yet worn. It's the new Sugar Bouquet Lavender OP by Baby the Stars Shine Bright. Sugar Bouquet has always been a very iconic print for Baby, and I've always thought it was beautiful, but none of them ever was really for me. But this lavender colorway is just stunning, and I had to get it. And I'm really looking forward to wearing it. You can see up close the print is really detailed. The lavender is just such a beautiful, unique color. Purple is my favorite color, but I rarely wear it in Lolita, so I'm excited to wear this. Next up, we have Kunya's Holiday Market something by Baby the Stars Shine Bright. I wear it every year for the holidays. I love the scalloped details on the bust, as well as just the cut in general is very nice. The scallop details on the straps are also very cool. I love scallops. I love scallop edges. And then the print itself. The gold lacing on the bottom peeking out from the scalloped edges is very cool. Another one of my favorite parts of the dress. There's a train. I love Christmas trains. And then some of Korea's little friends there. Is one of my first brand pieces I ever purchased, and one of the first pieces I really fell in love with is this applique, Wizard of Oz applique JSK by Baby the Stars Shine Bright. You can see the appliques down here. I'm a sucker for appliques, and I think Baby just takes the cake with their applique prints. The detail is on all over print, but I love how these appliques look and they tell the story. This is not the scalloped hem JSK. I would have preferred that, and I'm actually still looking for the all black scalloped hem version. If anybody sees that for sale, let me know, please. Wizard of Oz is one of my favorite fairy tales, and so I really think this, they have a few Wizard of Oz prints at Baby, but I really think this is just the best. This is a new edition from last year in the meadow green, long name, I'll put it in the description or somewhere here. Really beautiful, more classic style JSK. That's my cat making sounds. You know, for a long time, I actually thought this was an Innocent World dress. I kept forgetting that it was by Baby Stars Shine Bright because it's fairly unique to compared to their other prints, and I love that about Baby. I think they succeed at different styles. And so there's these grapes, which I love, and these rose detailings. It's a beautiful brown. They printed lace on here. It's not lace. The lacing are these flowers, which I think is really beautiful. And this was a great addition to my wardrobe. This skirt is a recent release, I believe 2022, from Baby Stars Shine Bright. It's a snow white skirt, and in a lot of ways it's like the older version, but because it still has this train, the carts going around with the dwarves, which I think is just so cute. The beautiful apples everywhere, again with the apples, like the Christmas dress, just really beautiful I love the little diamonds. That was one of my favorite scenes. And Snow White was the dwarves working in the mines. Some woodland friends. The prince coming, and look how sad they are. Oh my goodness, so precious. The castle. And there she is with her woodland friends. As I said before, I really love appliques and Baby's Fairy Tale Prince, so I have another one, a skirt of the Red Riding Hood story. This is an older baby piece, and again, I love both the simplicity and the detail of the appliques, and I love that you go around the skirt to see the story. Now on to my Alice and the Pirates stuff. Alice and the Pirates, in a way, is my favorite brand. Mostly though they're older pieces, I haven't really fallen in love with any new releases. This one is a favorite. It's called Guilty Melton Sweets Town. It's the skirt. It's a cute little town with these little ghost trees and lollipops. And I love this little ghost. I think he's very cute. The detail of the Alice and the Pirates prints from this era is just incredible. I mean, you might not be able to see, but there's glitter in the print around the pumpkin lanterns. Let's see. So there's beautiful chandelier, coffin. You know, these old Alice and the Pirates prints are kind of all over the place, and I love it. And so Guilty Melton Sweets Town, and then it has these candy buttons. I really love lavender, and this gives me a chance to incorporate it into my wardrobe. And I also like do this thing where I think about the prints too much and sort of do print inception. And so there's another skirt I have that I'll show in just a second called Tricky Nightmare Factory. And I believe Tricky Nightmare Factory is in Guilty Melty Sweets Town. I don't know. Maybe this is the building that harbors the factory. So, if you thought Guilty Melton Sweets Town was really random, you're gonna love this. This is Tricky Nightmare Factory that I mentioned before, a skirt from Alice and the Pirates. It is more of a Halloween print for sure because it has the orange pumpkins. And it's just so fun. I really love this print. There's a floating hand with a fork and something. This ghost guy. Okay, my favorite guy is the Stump. Have you guys seen the Stump before? He has candy in him. So cool. Here's the factory. And they're making all kinds of sweets. There's a witch up there. Little star sprinkles. So this one also has candy canes on it. So some people do wear it around the winter holidays as well. And these little guys on the conveyor belt are so cute. So there's a little R.I.P. stone, pumpkin jelly donut, this marshmallow ghost, so cute, and this little Frankenstein guy. This little pumpkin guy's getting some chocolate put on him. There's a hand again. Some other things I like about this skirt, they're so random, are these random cat ears on the waist. Don't understand them. There's nothing about cats on this, but you know, cool. And the buttons are fish. Like, why are they fish? They're really hard to use. Like, they don't stay very well, but I love it. Another piece from Alice and the Pirates is the witch, Black Cat in the Apple Tree. Black Cat, Witch in the Apple Tree, something like that. Another older piece, I have the JSK in this lovely, it's ivory, but it's very creamy pink color. Almost. It's not really pink, but it's very saturated. And it has boning, which I love, in the bodice here. Really nice rose detailing, and then of course the details of the print just really sold me. Again, it's storytelling, which is what I really like in Lolita prints. These panels, there's glitter in the moon. There she is, there's her cat, there's her apple tree, and it tells a little tale. And it's simple, but I love that it sort of looks like ink drawing, with the highlights, pops of the red, again, red apples. And this is also one of my first purchases of brand. I've had it for a long time, and I don't see myself ever giving it up. Okay, so moving on to my Angelic Pretty collection. I do love Angelic Pretty in sort of that sugary sweet style that they have. A lot of older pieces, but I have some newer releases as well. First, not exactly a new release, but Sugary Carnival is iconic, and my two friends saved up money and found this for me with the hippo and socks, and I can't thank them enough. Sugary Carnival is beautiful really in every colorway, but since I was a kid, I really love the black colorway. It's known for their lace, so there's carousel lace. I also have these, I call them hoodies, but you know, Sugary Carnival as well. I have this white one, which I love. I just wear this to work or school. I have a black long sleeve one as well. Long sleeves, nice for this time of year. It also has pockets like this one. And so I get to represent Lolita casually. This in a pair of jeans. I have this one as well. Oh gosh, Milk Cat? I think this, well, it doesn't have the star here, so I don't think it's Milk Cat. Trick Cat? Something like that. I also have it in white. I really liked the many items that came out with this series. I don't remember what it's called, but I like this bunny controller. I'm not a video gamer, but I thought it was very cool, kind of retro. It's just black hoodie. One thing I don't like about it is the bunny ears. They really weigh the hood down, and I don't know, don't do it for me. So I feel like I want to remove them, but I don't know, not very sure. I also have this, I think it's Vintage Toys hoodie. I really loved the print of this, but I didn't really care for the JSK, so it was very cool that they came out with this. It's dual tone, pink and brown. Nice and comfy. It's sort of cropped as well. My last one of these hoodies is a lot of little fuzzies on it. It's the Toy Fantasy folks. I think this elephant is just iconic, and AP needs to make more stuff with this little guy. It's very simple. I wish it has a giraffe on it. That's my only regret, is that it doesn't. This Milky Planet, I finally got it, and again, scalloped. I mentioned the exception because I always think that Sugary Carnival exists on Milky Planet, and so that this is just a faraway version of Sugary Carnival. Again, I don't know, I'm thinking too hard about these, but I love the details, you know? It's another print where the more you look at it, the more you find. There's When I Call You Bear, Lyrical Bunny, riding the Ferris wheel, but it has this very beautiful watercolor sort of detailing on the ground here. The castle is very cool, and there's a little friend inside the window. I think it's Lyrical Bunny. It looks like there's 2 ears. A new release from AP that I really fell in love with right away was the Honey Bear's Cafe in brown. Keep talking about how much you love brown, right? It's like Honey Cake's sister, you know? And I love that they, you know, sort of repeat the Honey Bear from Honey Cake in this, but sort of like a revamp, because she has these flowers and, you know, iced tea, sun tea, honey, and I like that the print is in like sort of stripes of different scenes. When I got into Lolita in like 2009, Honey Cake was one of the other iconic prints from Angelic Pretty, and I always wanted it, but I felt over the years I was never going to get it because people list that for really outrageous prices, and I was never able to buy that. And so I bought a Honey Bear's Cafe. But lo and behold, at a swap meet with my local comm, I found honey cake for a very good price, under $200. And it's the ivory colorway, which was my second choice. I would have wanted the yellow, but I mean so I had to get it. So now I have 2 honey prints. That's okay. This is just an iconic print. People have seen it a lot, but still, I'm going to show you the details. I mean, it just looks so good. And I feel like a true sweet Lolita now, having this. Look at the chocolate syrup and the cherries. So I also have the bag, and I have the necklace. Another skirt from Angelic Pretty is Magical Etoile. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. There's a couple different versions of this one. This has a standard straight hem. I think there's some scalloped ones. It's in navy. I think this print is so fun. One of my favorite colorways is pink, yellow, and blue, and this one is great for that because I have a lot of matching accessories. And then there's this character who is on another Angelic Pretty print. Somebody already reminded me of it, and I already forgot. It's that shopping one, right? Here's the necklace from Magical Twat. It's the first piece I got. I just thought it was such a cool necklace. I didn't even know what print it came with. Next up, we have Dreamy Macarons by Angelic Pretty in yellow. It is the halter neck JSK. And one of the first pieces I saw when I first got to Lolita, I saw a picture of some of the Angelic Pretty girls sort of being at like a milkshake bar, and I just thought it was so cute. I love the tulle, I think, lacings, sort of what they did in the 50s with their prom dresses. I got it secondhand, and I do wish the yellow wasn't as faded. I wish it was more saturated, and that's sort of the debate with polyester and cotton. These older pieces fade, and so I don't know, part of me feels like if it was released in polyester it'd be more saturated, but one of my favorite pieces. Another yellow piece from Angelic Pretty is Happy Garland. It's a newer piece that I really loved. I felt like it was sort of a callback to their older prints. It's a lot. It's one of those super sweet prints. Yellow, pink, and blue again. Has these lovely garlands and these sort of Naylor Candy star buttons. These fun garlands go across the dress, and the bottom is just such a great print. Really detailed. Looks like they're having a blast. I love these balloons with the little like mini balloons or something. I love that this has purple in it as well. A lot of the pink, blue, and yellow prints leave out lavender, and so with this I can use my lavender accessories. I believe this is the necklace for Happy Garland. Next we have Happy Garden by Angelic Pretty. So it took me a while to find this, especially in this cut. I found the high waist and really discovered that the high waist was not flattering on me. So I found this cut finally. And these are some of my favorite bunnies from Angelic Pretty. I think that I wish they were on more things. I know there's a strawberry version with these guys on it. They don't really have names, but I love the chick. I think it's such a great spring dress. And it came in really good condition, again secondhand. I think that the print is still very bright and vibrant. I would love to find the necklace of this guy. Next we have a new piece to my wardrobe that I got last year from Angelic Pretty. It's Pin Tuck JSK. It's really hard to find the right one in Lilyberry. It's from early 2000s, an old school JSK. I thought it was baby for the longest time. I was like, there's no way that's AP. But they did used to make more old school pieces, and it's in lavender. This is what the front looks like to help determine which one it is. Okay, we're going into Innocent World now. Starting with this skirt. It was one of my dream items for a long time. It's called Teddy Sweets. I love how these sweets look. They just look so good. The Innocent World style of bear is just really cute. Looks like a very classic stuffy. Let me look at that. Doesn't that look good? It's not a rabbit with chocolate house on top of the cake. It's very small. It's actually too small for me. So I'm looking for, someone recommended, I look for the tote bag in brown, and I can use that as extra fabric to extend that. So I am on the hunt for that. Next, from Innocent World, we have the Annette Revival halter neck JSK. Nana and I match this. She has mint, and I have this one, and a friend of ours has red. We need someone to wear pink so we can have all four. I really love, it's sort of country Lolita because it has this apron with strawberries. It's a really, it's a bit of an iconic piece from Innocent World. I love really the cut of it, the halter neck part. It's very flattering. Next up from Innocent World, we have heart button square neck. This is a very simple, very comfortable, loose fit dress. There's no waist. Oh boy, I hope this isn't too long. I'm going to try my best to race through it. From Innocent World, this is my first brand piece called Teddy Presents. It's an applique. I love applique, like I said. Very simple. That's all that's on it. This guy. Also from Innocent World are two pieces that I keep in my regular wardrobe. I don't put them in the Lolita box because I wear them casually. This is Regimental Stripe, something like that from Innocent World. Nice classic piece. I sort of do, again, a dark academia look with this rather than Lolita. This is the other piece from Innocent World that I keep in my closet because it's just, I don't style it Lolita, but it is Innocent World. It's a very simple brown and green plaid dress. Very simple. Got it off a lace market. I don't even know the name of it. You know, it's one of those dresses that I don't know how to remember the name. So the last bodyline piece I still have in my wardrobe is this one. It's Alice in Wonderland print. It's like Claudia or something is the name, something kind of random. Okay, so I got my first Emilly pieces last year, and I got two of the same print, which was bad, but I just couldn't decide on the color, and I still haven't been able to. It's the Winnie the Pooh print. Oh my gosh, when they announced that they were going to do this, I was just so excited. The print is stunning. It's the original artwork. Winnie the Pooh is just so important to my childhood, and even now, I just find so much comfort in the stories. Look at Eeyore. Even my mom likes it, and she's not always comfortable with our Lolita fashion, but she saw this and was like, that is the best piece you have in your wardrobe. Here's the yellow one. For comparison, instead of pink accents, it's red. And so I have to decide which one I like better. Another really special story from my childhood is Peter Rabbit and Beatrix Potter stories. And so Summer Fairy is an indie brand, Chinese Lolita brand, not sure, releases Peter Rabbit series. Lots of different cuts, and I ordered a couple pieces. This JSK I got in blue and in white. And the clown buttons are kind of fun. They're like candy. I know some people are kind of thrown off, but you know, for me it's about the print. Well, the print is a big part of it. Jemima Puddle Duck, iconic, one of my favorite stories, even though it's kind of stressful and sad. I loved the colored eggs too. Really good for the spring, the little ducklings. There's Peter. I have a couple handmade pieces as well. This one someone made for me. She made it for herself while we were in high school. 10 years ago, over 10 years ago. And she gave it to me when she graduated, and I think it's really beautiful. It's an old school skirt. I'm not holding it up. So back in 2009, 2010, when I could not afford Lolita, my Oma, my grandmother, made a piece for me. So she made an old school black and white OP. It's actually not an OP, it's a top and a skirt that go together and sort of look like an OP. So this is the skirt, and I mean, you can tell it's homemade. You know, this is not particularly great waist high, but it's still, I love it. I don't care. You know, your common lacing, but I always wanted a black and white old school piece. And so I was able to make that with my grandma.